So today we are going to read about the lesson number 13, that is green plants. You know, plants are our best friend. They provide shade, they provide food, vegetable, oxygen to us. Without oxygen, we cannot live. If we will not breathe, so we cannot survive on this beautiful planet Earth. So as you know, like we have different body parts, same as that our green plants also has different parts like leaves, stem, roots, and many others. So let's move further in this chapter. Here in this chapter, we are going to study about the parts of a plant. As I told you, like we have different body parts, same as the plants also have different parts. Then we are going to study about the types of plants. After that, we are going to study about food for plant. What is a food for plants? Then we are going to study about the uses of plants. So let's explore. Here, Nikita, they too say, a girl is asking, why do you water these plants daily? Then mother says, Nikita, they do need water and food like we do. We get so many things from them. Hence, it's our duty to take care of them. Yes, a girl is asking from her mother, Mom, why do you water our plants daily? So mother is saying they also need food and water like us. They provide us many things, so it's our duty to take care of them. So you should also take care of the plants daily. So here, what are the parts of a plant? See, we have eyes, ears, hands, legs, and many body parts. Same as the plants also have different body parts. Like you can see in this picture, this is a flower. It is also the part of a plant. This is the bud from which the flower arose. That is the part of a plant. This is the leaf on which plants prepare their food. The process of preparing the plants prepare their food is known as photosynthesis. This is the fruit. This is a tomato fruit. This is the stem of the plant through which water is transported, and these are the roots from which roots absorb the water from the soil. So here, they are the two parts of a plant, stem and roots, above the ground and below the ground. Stem and root. The part above the ground is called the stem. It consists of leaves, buds, flowers, and fruits. Yes, the part that is above the ground, that is has bud, flowers, leaves, fruits, and stem. And below the root is below the ground. You know, the flowers is the most attractive part of a plant. It looks beautiful, no? You smell flowers, it looks beautiful to you. Sometimes you like the flower and you plant that in your garden. So it is the most beautiful and attractive part of a plant. Now we are going to study about the types of plants. There are different kinds of plants. So we see different types of plants around us, like trees, shrubs, and herbs. Climbers are types of plants. Yes, this is the tree. Tree which can stand straight over, and shrubs are the plants which are also green. Herbs, climbers are the plants which needs the support of some stick or wall. So they have different shapes, sizes, and features. Now let's talk about trees. What are trees? So the plants which are big and strong are called trees. Yes, the plants which are so big and strong, they are known as trees. So trees live for many years. Yes, many years trees live. They have thick, hard stem called trunk. This is the trunk. They have thick and hard stem. So people, mango, neem, coconut, and gulmohar are examples of trees. These are the trees like people, mango, and neem. So neem provides medicines to you. It is used for medicinal purposes. Now let's talk about shrubs. What are shrubs? Shrub plants are smaller than a tree and have several main stems arising at or near the ground. Yes, they have so many stems arising near the ground. They are smaller than trees. These are called shrubs. These are the shrubs: hibiscus, sunflower, and rose. They have thin woody stems. So these shrubs have thin and woody stem. Sunflower, hibiscus, rose, tulsi are the examples of shrubs. Shrubs live for a few years. They live only for few years. Now, what are herbs? Like spinach. So, herbs are small plants with a soft and thin green stem. They are so small, like grass, mint, and spinach. They are thin and green stem. So, mint, spinach, and grass are examples of herbs. Herbs lives only for few months or a season. Yes, mints come in a summer season. Spinach comes in winter. Grass always comes. They only live only for few months or season. They have a short lifespan.
Yeah.
Now, what are climbers? Some plants cannot stand on their own. They need the support of some other plants, wall, rock, or stick to grow. These plants are called climbers. Some plants need support of the wood, stick, or wall because they have very weak and soft stem. The stem cannot stand on its own. They are known as climbers. Pea plant, grapevine, money plant, and beans are some examples of climbers like grapevine, pea plant, and money plant. These are the examples of climbers. Now let's talk about creepers that creeps on the ground, which have very heavy fruit, so that's why they only creep on the ground. So, some plants like pumpkin and watermelon have very weak stems. They have very weak stems. They grow along the ground. They are called creepers. These plants are called creepers because they grow only along the ground. They have very weak stems like watermelon, pumpkin. They have very heavy fruits that cannot stand on its own. So that's why they are known as creepers. Now, food for plant. What is the food for plant? Sunlight, water, air is the food for plants. Plant grows like us, like we grow from baby to adult, so like as same as the plants also grows. They also need food as we do. They prepare their food with the help of air, water, soil, and sunlight. Yes, they prepare their food with air, with the help of water, with the help of soil, and with the help of sunlight. This process is known as photosynthesis. The picture given alongside shows how a seed grows into a plant like seed. This is the seed. Then has grown in that it has the seedling. Then it has grown into a baby plant. Then baby plant grows into a full plant. Then a fruit came on it. So this is like the plant grows with the help of water, soil, sunlight, air. So like this the process of making food of plant. The plants prepare their own food on leaf. This process is known as photosynthesis. So here, now what are the uses of plants and what purposes we use plants? So plants are very useful for us. Yes, they provide fruits, pulses, vegetables, and many things to us. They give us fruits, vegetables, grains, pulses, sugar, tea, coffee, and oil. And the most important thing, they give us oxygen. So they also give us wood, paper, medicines, and fibers. We get many things from plants, fruits, vegetables, wood, medicines. We get all these things from plants. They help us in many ways. They help us in providing oxygen. They help us in giving medicine. They help us in providing wood, through which we make furniture or paper. They help us in making. They help giving in vegetables, through which we make our vegetables. They gives us fruit, from which we become healthy. So here, let's check your knowledge, what you have learned till here. The very first question. Which part of the plant makes food? Which part of the plant makes food? Root, leaf, or stem? Yes, leaf prepare food for the plants. So now let's move to the another question. Here is the second question. Which of these gives us oxygen? Rocks, plants, or clouds? Which one of these gives you oxygen? Tell me the correct answer. I'm waiting for your response. Yes, plants. Plants gives us oxygen through which we can live. Without oxygen, we cannot survive on this earth. So, thank you. That's all for this lesson. I hope you have learned about the plants. So, plants help us in giving oxygen. They give us fruits, they give us vegetables, they give us food, they give us medicines. So, we should take care of our plant. We should grow more and more trees and plants around us. Keeps us in health. They keeps us healthy. So, that's all. See you in the next class. Thank you.